Now I'm going to explain about my database experiment number 9, that is indexes. Here there are some questions. My first question is create index on customer ID, customer name from the customer table. My customer table I have already created it before. My query is create a index and index name on the table that is called customer. Inside the customer I am giving the attributes called customer ID, customer name. Here my output is index is created. My second question is create a bitmap index on the gender field of the supplier table. For bitmap index I have used the keyword called bitmap. So create bitmap index. I have given the index name on the supplier table. Inside the supplier table I am using the attribute called gender. Again it showing the output as index is created. My third question is create the function based on index on lowercase of the customer name on the customer table. For lowercase of the customer we have to use the keyword called lower, and they ask lowercase of the customer's name, so I have used lower of customer name. Select lower of customer name from the table customer. Here is my output for it, and I have to create the index for it. So create index name on the table customer ID. I have given attributes. Fourth question is create an index, organize the table with transaction ID, customer name, and the supplier ID. In that I have used the for index, organize the table with transaction ID. So create table name. Inside that I have given some attributes for and attributes. For the attribute for customer ID I have given number, that is my customer ID is primary key, and customer name I have given varchar, and for supplier ID again I am using the number. In my question they asked organize the table with transaction ID, so I have used organized index. Here table is created. My fifth question is drop the bitmap index and function based index. We have already created the bitmap index, so I have to drop it. So that's for dropping any index, it is very simple query, that is drop index name. The index is dropped. My sixth question is create a sequence for the order ID of the order table. We have to There is some sequence for every table, so we have to uh, create a sequence for the order ID of in the table order. So create again for the sequence I have used the uh, sequence and the sequence name. For creating a sequence, my query is create sequence name, and my output is here, that is sequence is created. That is I have to create the sequence of the order ID. So here we have some values, that is min value, max value, start with 101, increment by 1, something, catch 7. After that sequence is created. This is my ninth experiment. Thank you.